All right, you guys, today we are going to talk supplements, hands down. Probably the number one question that I get when it comes to my 100-pound weight loss journey is which supplements did I use? Which supplements do I need? What supplements am I still using today? So we're gonna cover that, and also at the end of the episode, I am gonna show you guys my workout that I recorded last week, which was a lower body workout from our new program inside of the Balance by Hillary app called Glutes and Guns. This lower body workout, y'all, it killed me. Anyways, I wanted to share it with you guys for those of you who want to see what our workout programs look like. You're looking for a good, like, burn the glutes, burn the legs. I gotcha. Would love for you to give this workout a try. Let me know if you tried it, so I'll share that at the end. Okay, so supplements, you guys. First of all, I have a podcast episode on supplements. In fact, let me just see. Okay, episode 13 is a Love It or Leave It, which means I'm reviewing popular supplements, and I cover more in that episode because I talk about some of the supplements that are really popular, like greens and fat burners, and I let you guys know whether or not I feel like you should love these products or leave them. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But today we are simply going to cover the supplements that I have used in my weight loss or body composition journey. Now, disclaimers to start. Number one, you don't need supplements, you guys, okay? You can absolutely lose body fat, build muscle, get stronger, feel healthy and amazing with your diet. Supplements can just help you get there faster. They can help you see better results just in terms of kind of making things easier. You don't need supplements in order to reach your goals. The second disclaimer is that I am a sponsored athlete with Legion, and it's one of those things, you guys, I tried all of the supplements in the beginning of my journey. Like, literally, I had this cabinet full of just different protein powders, different flavors. They were so disgusting, so chalky. I was like, I am not choking these down. And I did end up finding a protein powder that I actually really liked in the beginning of my journey, used it for years and years and years, and then they changed the formula and it started to upset my stomach. It was breaking me out, all these things. That is when I started using Legion, and you guys, I never looked back. Definitely my favorite thing about Legion products is that they literally, slogan is what I just told you. You don't need supplements. And to me, that transparency and authenticity with a supplement company, literally the thing that they're selling you, they're telling you you don't need it, truly just resonated with me and my brand, my philosophies, and I appreciate that honesty. But on top of that, what is hands down more important to me than anything is, do these supplements taste good? Because I don't care how great your slogan is. If it tastes bad, your girl is not going to force herself to drink it, eat it, whatever. My favorite part about Legion supplements is they are 100% so tasty. And that's just really important when you're drinking something like a protein shake or pre-workout. You know, you don't want to be like miserably drinking it. I mean, I don't anyways. So obviously these are the supplements I use, and that's gonna be the ones that I show you today. But of course there are other brands, and if you are interested in Legion supplements, I will be sure in the description to put the link so that you can shop, and also make sure that you use my discount code Hillary at checkout. Gives you 20% off of your first purchase or double rewards points if you've ordered with them before. All right, you guys, let's get down to business. So we're gonna go in order of what I feel was most important in my journey. And I'll also share with you guys if I'm still using it and if I recommend it to our clients or to you guys, and really what the benefit of these supplements are. To start us off, hands down, if there is only one supplement that you are going to invest your money in or that you are going to use, it is going to be a very solid protein powder. Okay, here's the thing about protein powder. When it comes to fat loss, right? And when it comes to building muscle and seeing the body composition results that you want, getting that fit, lean body that you're looking for, obviously your calories, your calorie deficit is going to be most important if we're talking about fat loss results. But Here's the thing. Next step, most important, is hitting that protein goal and making sure that you're doing it consistently. In my 100-pound weight loss journey, I was consistent with my protein goal. This is one of those things I tell people all the time. Yes, it was very important to me to stay in my calories, but I knew that the protein aspect was really important because it was gonna help me stay fuller for longer, which meant that I could stay in my calorie deficit. And also I did want to build or keep as much lean muscle mass as I possibly could because I wanted that fit, toned look that so many ladies are going for. And so I knew that protein was really important and I prioritized it. It was such a key to my success. And when it comes to protein shakes, it just makes it easy. I mean, I was a busy mom, first to a baby and then to 2 little toddlers. So having something that I could literally throw in a shaker cup, shake it up, run out the door, and know that I was gonna get a solid chunk of protein into my day, it was just a no-brainer for me. Because that was so successful for me in my journey, anytime I go into a fat loss phase where I'm cutting and trying to lose body fat, I make it a part of my habits, a part of my plan that I'm gonna have that daily protein shake. Now, when it comes to the quality of your protein, it does matter. The reason that I love Legion and really all whey, when you're using a whey protein, you're gonna get all 9 essential amino acids, and that is just super important when we're talking about building muscle. Make sure that you are looking at your label or doing a little research on whatever product you're using, and that it does have all 9 essential amino acids. Okay, and if you're somebody who's like, I cannot do whey because I can't do dairy, here's the thing about it. Legion uses whey protein isolate, which just means that they're pulling that lactose out that gives you that like discomfort, bloated, gassy if you are sensitive to it. I have clients tell me all the time they're very sensitive to, you know, dairy and they can use this product just fine. It has never given me any kind of bloating, stomach ache, kind of like the product I was talking about before. It just was always like upsetting my stomach, so it was not worth it. Telling you, this one is solid. 22 to 23 grams of protein per serving, and typically things like 2 to 4 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat or 1 grams of fat. So when you're looking at that macro ratio, you're not gonna have to spend a lot on your carbs and your fats, but you're gonna get that chunk of protein, typically around 100 to 110 calories per serving. So those are just some really good macro stats, especially if you're in a cutting phase and you're trying to conserve your calories. I personally do more than a serving size. I try and kind of bump it up to get at least 30 grams of protein. So I'll use a little bit more. For those of you who aren't down with artificial dyes and flavorings, you really like that natural sweetened, Legion is all 100% naturally sweetened. So you don't have to worry about that with any of their products. Oh, and they have a 100% money back guarantee, which it's just like, duh. Okay, let's talk flavors really quick. So I am usually a chocolate girly. I will tell you the vanilla is fire, like so good just as a regular protein shake, but also for cooking and baking and things like overnight oats. You can really make smoothies with this flavor. You can add the fruit and all the things. This one is, do I want to call it my favorite? I like you. I don't know if I like you that much. Man, I hadn't really thought about it. Okay, well, it's up there. So I just recently got our cocoa cereal flavor. This is hands down the best chocolate one. Honey nut cereal, cinnamon cereal. The strawberry banana is really good if you like a fruity vibe. Honestly, I've tried pretty much all of them at this point and you just cannot go wrong. They're not chalky, they taste good. All of the other things that I've listed. Here's the thing, hitting your protein goal in a fat loss phase, it is so important. And having something that ensures that you can do it easily is key, especially if you are a busy woman, a busy mom, your job is constantly pulling you in one direction, or you're somebody who travels a lot or whatever. Protein foods, oftentimes they require refrigeration, they require cooking. To have something so convenient, and honestly, when you break down the cost and you look at it compared to how freaking expensive protein and groceries are right now, honestly, per serving, it's gonna save you. Hands down, cover the gap. Know that you've always got protein shakes on hand because I'm headed to the beach soon. It is fat loss season leading up to that trip. So protein shake every day. All right, the second most important supplement that I used in my fat loss journey, I will tell y'all, I actually didn't use in the beginning, started using probably like 6 months in, and I truly believe it made such a difference. I know it makes a difference for me now, and that is creatine. Ladies, if you are not using creatine, but you are lifting weights, you're trying to have that fit, toned look, I'm telling you, you got to get on the creatine train. If you have heard that creatine makes you gain weight or gain water weight or whatever, I am just here to tell you that that is some fear mongering going on. Even if you do hold a little extra water when you're taking creatine, I can promise you the benefit that you are going to get from it far outweighs it. And also, I've had client after client never experience the bump up on the scale from using creatine, and I myself don't have it either. I'm just gonna read to you guys the benefits of creatine from the Legion website, and then we're gonna talk about it. But creatine boosts muscle strength and muscle gains, improves your anaerobic endurance, reduces muscle damage and soreness from your exercise, increases the amount of glycogen your muscles can store, and helps preserve lean muscle mass and strength while restricting calories. Okay, that last note is very important. So creatine isn't magic, but basically what it does is it gives you more output whenever you are lifting weights, okay? So you're in the gym, you are busting out 3 sets with 12 reps, and you're really just fatigued by the end of that. What creatine does is it kind of comes in and is like, hey, no, you got a little bit more left in the tank. You can do a little bit more. Bust out 3 more. Okay, I swear I have a bachelor's of science and nutrition, and I could really get into the sciencey side of this and all the chemistry, but doesn't that make more sense? Like, just understand this. You are going to be able to do more work whenever you are taking creatine. And whenever you are doing more work, you are going to be able to increase your muscle mass. Because what do you need to be able to increase muscle mass? You got to be doing more work. You got to be lifting more weight or busting out more reps or an extra set. And the little ATP molecules that creatine is going to give your muscles is going to allow for you to be able to do that. Whenever I started using creatine in my weight loss journey, I saw such a significant difference in how hard I was able to go in my workouts, how much work and output I was doing. Such a clear, significant difference. And I just experienced this recently because I had to stop taking it while I was going through some surgeries and some things. And my first few workouts, like getting back to it, it just wasn't there for me, that output where I was like busting out the reps. And then I got back on my creatine game, and you guys, I'm telling you, a world of difference. And to that last note about preserving lean muscle mass, whenever we're in a calorie deficit, yes, our goal is to be losing body fat, but unfortunately there's this little tax that's added on, and we're gonna lose some muscle mass too. But if you're kind of countering that by making sure that you're really going hard and busting out those extra sets and reps and adding weight to your lifts, you're gonna kind of counteract that. You're gonna be able to see some strength gains, or at least preserve that lean muscle mass. This is how you end up looking fit when you lose body fat, instead of ending up looking skinny fat, which most ladies aren't going for. All right, so creatine, Legion makes a supplement called Recharge. I use this every single day. I used creatine every day in my weight loss journey before. Recharge is awesome because it has your creatine dosage, but it also has L-carnitine, L-tartrate, which helps with that muscle soreness and repair and recovery so that you can jump into your next workout and be ready to go. So there are different flavors when it comes to the Legion products. I personally use the unflavored, and the reason is because I actually add it into my pre-workout, and I will sometimes, if I'm not using pre-workout, add it into my protein shake. The unflavored mixes really well with water, so you can get it down quick, or you can actually add it into things like coffee or really any fluids that you're having. So for that reason, I just go unflavored, so I can literally add it to whatever. It is essential to take it daily so that you have the creatine stores built up so that you get the benefit. So for me, unflavored is the way to go. Do I still use it today? Yes. Do I recommend it to you? I think I've made my point. If you are a lady who is lifting weights or even just working out hard, even that aerobic exercise, I'm telling you, it's gonna help you with your power, your output, strength gains, that muscle retention, like cannot go wrong supplementing with creatine. All right, the third and final supplement when it comes to body composition, I'm gonna do a really quick overview of the other supplements I use for health, but we're talking body composition. The next thing that I want to talk about, or last thing that I want to talk about rather, pre-workout. Pre-workout. How does pre-workout help you with your fat loss efforts? Well, let me tell you, there's gonna be days where you just don't feel like going to the gym. You need a little bit of encouragement, a little boost to get you there. Even when you do get there, you might need a little boost to get you going and push you through that workout. That is what pre-workout is gonna do for you. When it comes to fat loss and changing your body composition, obviously our calories, our nutrition, our macros matters above all, but we are talking about our body composition goals. We're talking about lifting weights or showing up for our workouts, and that affects what our body composition looks like. So the workouts are a very key piece to the puzzle when it comes to these things. And then also in general, the byproduct of this is that if you are skipping your workouts, but you're following your calories, okay, you're not really burning the amount of calories you said you were when you calculated those macros, right? So you might be consuming more calories than you actually need if you're skipping too many workouts. Pre-workout just gives you a little boost of motivation to get it done. It also can help you go a little harder in your workouts. At the beginning of my weight loss journey, I did not use pre-workout. I would drink coffee before I did my workouts because I worked out so early in the morning. It really just kind of worked out for me. Eventually, I ended up switching as the boys got older to working out in the afternoon when they were napping. And that's when I was like, man, I need a little boost of something. And I actually started using BCAAs, which is a product that I do not recommend. If you listen to the podcast episode, you'll hear why. But I was just looking for something that would give me a little caffeine that I could add to my water, drink, pre-workout and also intra-workout while I was doing my exercises. And it was good enough for that, but there was really no other added benefit. I kind of felt like I was wasting my money, and that's when I switched to using pre-workout. Okay, if you're thinking I am somebody who cannot drink pre-workout because I'll have a heart attack, I'm right there with you. I felt the same way for so long, which is actually why I drank BCAAs. I was scared to drink pre-workout because I was like, I just don't think I need that much caffeine. And the truth of the matter is I have always watered down my pre-workout because I don't like the feeling of anxiety, the tingles and things that a lot of pre-workouts have, but I still like that little added boost of caffeine. And I also love that Legion has a stimulant-free option, which removes that altogether. When it comes to stimulant-free, people are always like, well then what is the benefit? Well, for Pulse, it has beta-alanine, which is just a naturally occurring amino acid, but beta-alanine has some major benefits, and I will tell you, I feel them every single time I use my stim-free pre-workout. It reduces that fatigue that you get when you're exercising so that you can push harder or keep going, and it can also help increase the potential workload that you're doing, kind of like the creatine. That overall volume is going to matter when you're trying to build muscle or preserve that lean muscle mass. It also improves your anaerobic exercise activity, so it's just one of those things that I have this in my routine every single time that I work out, but I typically stick to the stim-free and get those benefits from things like the beta-alanine. However, absolutely, sometimes you need that caffeine boost. If you've tried Legion's Pulse, you already know it's intense. I'm giving you that warning because I feel like it's fair, it needs to happen. So the dosing is 1 scoop. I do like 1/4 a scoop. Actually, what I will do is I will do 1/2 a scoop of my non-stimulant, and then I'll just add like just a little bit of the one with the caffeine. And let's be real, caffeine is one of the most widely studied supplements that you can have. And so when it comes comes to caffeine and the benefits that it can give you itself in terms of your body composition, fat loss, muscle building goals, caffeine has been shown to boost your metabolism, improve your strength, and it can help you keep going whenever you feel like tiring out. I mean, hey, as long as you're not sensitive to it, it absolutely has some benefits that will help you get closer to your goals. If you feel like you're just lagging, again, you might not need it every single time, but it's definitely something that you can have as that sort of backup option for those times when you're just dragging and you don't want to get it done. And Pulse, that's not stimulant free, also does have some other benefits, things like alpha GPC, which can help with all sorts of different things, but that power output definitely can help there. If we're talking flavors, strawberry margarita is where it's at, you guys. Currently trialing the sour candy for my non-stimulant. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I'm actually really loving it. Fruit punch is an absolute staple. The blue raspberry is also really good. And these flavors can be used for recharge also. So if you didn't want to do unflavored there, you could definitely do both of your recharge and your Pulse as the same flavor and just mix them together. It was so beneficial for me in my weight loss journey to just have something that I could turn to, especially when the boys were young and they weren't sleeping through the night all the way, or I hit that afternoon slump before my workout where I was just like, I don't want to do it. Drink a little pre-workout, pull myself together, get it done, and be so glad that I did. So if you are on a fat loss journey yourself and you're looking at all these supplements that you hear about and that you're seeing ads for, that your favorite influencer is using on social, these are the 3 that I'm gonna recommend. And if nothing else, guys, protein powder, especially if you're struggling to hit that protein goal, and creatine, there's just so many benefits there that you're leaving on the table if you're not using it. And then pre-workout's really just one of those ones that I use, and so I'm always going to talk about it. It can give you that added boost for showing up for that workout when you don't feel like it, or going hard when you are feeling sluggish. All right, I'm going to fast track these other supplements really quick because I just feel like it's important to talk about from the health aspect the ones that I use. Number 1, a good multivitamin, especially if you're somebody that doesn't eat your fruits and veggies or doesn't have a well-rounded balanced diet. Definitely going to suggest a multivitamin just to cover the bases, make sure that you're getting the important vitamins, minerals, you know, all those things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best about taking my multivitamin, but I eat a very fulfilling, well-rounded diet, so I'm gonna give myself a pass. If you're not somebody that's getting in good omega fatty acids, fish oil is definitely a good one. I personally eat lots of salmon, walnuts, things like that. So I actually only take this one on weeks where I know that I don't have those things in my diet, but fish oil is a solid supplement that for overall health, you should definitely look at. Biome is a probiotic, and this is one that I've recently been very, very adamant about taking because I have had gut health issues after my surgeries that I went through. I was on antibiotics, all different kinds, and just sort of restoring that gut microbiome. I do get a lot of my probiotics from foods, but just knowing that I'm covering the bases, definitely a good probiotic is always going to be solid. And then the last one is actually a new supplement to Legion, and it's a new supplement to me, and this is actually why I decided to talk about the health supplements, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to be dramatic. This has changed my life in a way that I really just can't believe I've been missing out on for so long. I have heard so many experts and professionals talk about the importance of this supplement, and I was just like, oh no, I don't need that. What is wrong with me? Game changer. And that, you guys, is magnesium. You see a lot of things about the benefits of magnesium going around right now, but I'm telling you, there's one thing in particular that's standing out for me at this time. It has multiple different things. It talks about boosting bone health, supporting your athletic performance, which, hey, I mean, that kind of helps, right, with those bod goals. Improved sleep and mood. I can't even tell y'all the difference that I am seeing. Typically in the summer, my sleep schedule is just really thrown off because we're, out and about, we're traveling, we're doing so many things. The sun being out longer messes with me a little bit. I cannot believe the good night's sleep that I'm getting, how rested I feel when I wake up. I don't know if it's a coincidence. It started immediately when I started taking the magnesium. I don't feel like I changed anything else. I've been thinking about it like all week long. Like, is there anything else? I really just think the magnesium is it. I am not waking in the night. Again, just feeling so rested when I wake up, and I have noticed that my mood feels elevated, and that's not even something I was expecting at all. Legion actually just put out magnesium. It's totally new, and it's one of those things that I'm gonna make sure my subscription's set up and that I am taking that supplement every single day. And just to throw this out there, sleep is incredibly important when it comes to body composition results. You know, if you're not sleeping well and you're waking up and you didn't get enough sleep, those hormones that affect your hunger and your appetite, you know, are gonna make it harder to stay in your calorie deficit. It's gonna cause more cravings. And then also, if you're tired, you're not moving throughout the day, getting up and moving your body, and you might end up skipping your workout or not going as hard in your workout and showing up for it as well. And so these kinds of things do actually affect your body composition goals. So I don't know, if you've got any sleep stuff, I would just suggest magnesium if you're not already using it. It truly is just changed the game for me. All right, there's my supplement roundup. Like I said, I will drop the link to Legion. You can read about their supplements, everything on the website. So educational, which is so incredibly important. And as a final reminder, you don't need supplements. You can do so many of these things with food and achieve the results that you want. But if you can make it easier on yourself, especially if you're busy, go, you need that extra edge, it can elevate and enhance your results and get you there faster. All right, let's flip it over to this lower body workout that I want you guys to try. Let me know, shoot me a message on Instagram if you give this workout a go. My legs still feel like jelly, but y'all try this one out. Bye.
That's what I do every morning. I've got all my jobs lined out.
It's a video.
I know. You want the full thing?
Oh, dang. Have you been working out?
A little bit.
All right, you guys, today I am doing lower one from our Glutes and Guns program. You can access this inside of our Balance by Hillary app. Such a good workout. Got my mobility work done at home, and then I went straight into it. So the first thing that I am doing is a superset of box squats, and I'm gonna pair it with a stagger stance Romanian deadlift. These box squats, they'll get you. They don't look hard. Let me tell you, they use your glutes in a way that, seriously, I mean, it's called Glutes and Guns for a reason. All right, next up, I am doing the stagger stance Romanian deadlift. Love this. Again, really targeting those glutes, those hammies. Definitely feeling the burn after 3 sets of these. And then moving on to another superset, starting out with single leg extensions. This is a solid quad burn. So going for 12 reps on each side. Again, 3 sets, but I'm going to superset these single leg extensions with a lying leg curl. Again, we're hitting those hammies good and getting a solid burnout here. Okay, I had to include this because Dave always thinks that I'm not going to, and then I'm like, just wait, I'm gonna put it in there. He is so, anybody else likes boyfriend so embarrassing in the gym, like making throw up noises and stuff? Seriously, why? Okay, now really gonna burn it out seriously here with cable pull throughs. Y'all, the stretch in this exercise, and I love that I can go really heavy and that I'm really targeting these muscles at the end of the workout. So good. Again, we're going to burn it out one more time with hip abductions, and this is as many reps as possible for 3 sets. Woo, you guys. Definitely give this one a try. And as always, I'm going to log what I did so that for the next workout, I can be sure to either increase my sets, my reps, up my weight, go for longer, because progressive overload is absolutely key if you want to change the shape of your body, get stronger. So we do this inside of our app, you guys. Such a good workout. Thank y'all for watching this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.